Everybody, hope you're having a great day out there. Having a little bit of a pullback today. All right, nothing major. I wanted to get on here and just give you guys a quick update on a couple things. Beam, all right, if you're looking, nothing is guaranteed, guys, all right, but if you go from the swing low to the swing high on this, look at this. This came down, hit a perfect 786 and is bouncing, all right. Now, could it go lower? Yeah, it could, okay. 786. If you can get that entry point, that's usually a very good spot. All right. Me personally, as soon as it got down here, I took a long on this thing on Mexi. I like the long and short. Like I said before, I have my solid bags that I don't mess with, but I like to do a little bit of longing and shorting. All right. You can see that resistance line coming out here. All right, so it's probably going to run back up here, and you want to see a break of that resistance, obviously. Okay, but it hit a perfect 786 down here, and I want to show you a couple other things real quick here because all this ties together, guys. Bitcoin dominance. This is what is killing the altcoins for just this second. Okay, but I got some good news. All right, you can see Bitcoin dominance is coming back up. Like I said, it would probably come up here, either to the 618 or the 702, and it's going to get rejected off there. All right, it's not going to break up through there. All right, why do I say that? I got pretty good confidence in this. Number one, all right, the daily is just about exhausted here. It's just about at the top. Okay, and the weekly is at the bottom. All right, but okay, look at the monthly. All right, the monthly flipped bearish. Okay, now the weekly is going to flip bullish. The daily's about exhausted. Your 12-hour, look at these, 199. That's ready to roll over. You got your 8-hour exhausted. Your 4-hour right at the top. So this thing is going to start running out of gas here. Bitcoin dominance, guys, if you're not real familiar with what it does, when Bitcoin dominance goes up, it takes money out of the altcoins, the rest of the market, and it just sucks it out of them and goes into Bitcoin. So that's why you see big red. Last ever since this thing started rising, the altcoins have slowed down. Now let me see if this thing ABC'd here. Let's go from our swing high to. Let's check this out. See if. No, it's not. Okay. All right. It still looks like an ABC though to me. Doesn't measure out exactly, but that's what it looks like. All right. So I would watch. Pretty soon. It's already up. It's up to that 50%. Once this thing does get rejected, these altcoins are going to take back off again. They're going to start flying. When this thing is dropping like this, the altcoins are just taking off. But right now, Bitcoin dominance, since it's been up, and 4%'s a lot. It started up here right around Christmas, December 23rd, right before Christmas. All right, Bitcoin itself. All right, it's down $540 right now. It's still holding this wedge just fine. All right, I want to show you this. All right, it pulled back here, hit a perfect 618, is holding the outer side of this wedge and is starting to bounce. Okay, so that's pretty important. Okay, that obviously has a lot to do with market. Now let's get back to Beam here. I have a nice fresh chart here, not that one. So right here, okay, so it hit that 786. All right, and we go from our swing low of the move. If you go on the hourly, all right, you can see this wave right here. This one here we couldn't use because it took that one out. So we go down to the next wave, which is this one here, to the high, and that pulls us down to the 786. All right, the 1 hour is heading up. The 4 hour is turning up. You see that turn on it? Let me open this chart up a little bit. All right, you can see a turn right here. The 8 hour is bearish. Okay, down on the bottom, the regular RSI, you can see it's turning up. Okay, our 12-hour is bearish, trying to flatten out here, and our daily's still bullish. Okay, and we don't have that weekly yet. All right, so my personal belief, I believe that 786 is probably the bottom. No guarantees, guys. You know, I can't say stuff like that. I don't 1000% know for sure. Nobody does. Okay, that's what trading is. You know, you use your tools, and but any break of 0.01869, this thing's going to go lower. All right. If you're in a long or whatever, you know, but put your stop loss. I shouldn't even say stuff like that. You know, you do what you want to do, guys. But me personally, I put my stop loss right below this low right here, right below it, and because if it goes lower than that 0.0187, all right, if it takes that out, it's going lower. All right. Now, I personally think it's going to hold. The big tell-all is when it gets back up to this line right here, if it breaks it or not. Okay, so keep an eye on that. That price, you know, that's going to be up at you know, right around, you know, the 2 cent mark. By the time it hits it, 0.02. Yeah, you know, if it gets, I'm just trying to figure this out on the hourly, you know, how long it's going to take to get over here. It's going to take a little bit probably to get over. Who knows? You could fire up right now and break it and take off, or it's going to come up here and get rejected, pull back down again, and then take another shot. So just keep an eye on that, guys. But I think Beam has bottomed out personally, in my opinion. All right. Like I said, if it breaks this low right here, you know, look at your number on the right there, 0.0187. If it takes that out, then it's probably going lower. But I think it's going to hold right there. Pulled back to a perfect 786. Have a great day, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back to you soon.